Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to Viroqua. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions. We are ready to bring you tonight's Coulee Conference football game. The Blackhawks kicking off here to begin the ball game. Here's the approach, and this game underway, and a very important game for both of these teams. Coming into tonight's matchup, GT. Both teams sitting at 0-2 in the conference, and you really need a win here tonight to keep those playoff hopes alive. Bringing the ball back, that was number 6, and Kyle Sealing. And the ball will be spotted on the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Redhawks. Redhawks and Blackhawks here tonight. Take a look and catch the quarterback here in just a moment's time. He'll put a man in motion. That's Sealing. The turn, the handoff is your second man. He is going to get through for a gain of about 3. We'll see where they finally spot the ball. I believe that was number 25 on the carry in Talon Fabian. 2nd and 6. They're going to give him 4 on the play. Well, I'll apologize right now. We are going to be moving the camera back and forth a little bit here so we can get the best angle possible, especially when they get down on each end of the football field. Here's a quick pitch to the outside, and a beautiful play here by the Blackhawks. That was number 5, and Solomon Murdoch came up huge on that one and dropping number 9 and Omar Jimenez. A loss of a couple. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 9. Actually going to be a 3-yard loss on the play. Jimenez barely getting a head of steam up before he was upended. They'll put a man in motion from the near side to the far side. They'll pitch the ball to Sealing, trying to get around the corner, and he's brought down. Staying home, and a nice job by that defense for the Blackhawks. And again, it was Solomon Murdoch coming in, making the stop, and it's 4th and 1. The quarterback here is going to be Benjamin Hansen for the Redhawks, and they are in punt formation. Somebody's going to get through, and it's blocked. A chance to pick up the ball. He does. He's got the ball in his hands. Down to the 5, and he's in for the score. Wow, what a job there. That was, I believe it was number 21. And a tremendous play by that defense. Tanner Schwem able to scoop and run about 15 yards, maybe a tad bit more, and he's able to get in for the score. Now they'll look for the extra point kick here by the Blackhawks. Good snap. Kick is up, and it is good. It's 7-0, just under the 10-minute mark. Blackhawks ready to kick off here now. Hoyam on the approach. He'll hit the ball down the field. It goes to Sealing once again. Over on the far side, the 20, trying to get to the 25. Makes a move and brought down quickly. at about the 27-yard line. Make it the 28, and it's 1st and 10 for the Redhawks here as they trail 7-0 early in this ball game, thanks in part, of course, to the big play defense getting the block punt and running it back for the touchdown was Tanner Schwem. Hansen, the quarterback, will bring the team out from the huddle here. They'll have their wings. They'll put Sealing in motion. Hansen dropping back, looking, now under a little bit of pressure. He rolls out to the far side. He fires underneath, and it's dropped. He had a man open, and it slipped through his fingers. 7-0 if you're just joining us here in the early moments of the ball game. Glad to have everyone on board, and our thanks going out to all of our wonderful sponsors. We're going to talk about the Westby Co-op Credit Union, one of the fine sponsors bringing you today's action. WCCU, 9 facilities in our area. 2nd and 10. This is going to be a run. Oh, he's got himself a big hole. Look at this, all the way down. Now he's pushed out of bounds at about the 38, 39-yard line of the Blackhawks. A great job with the hole. Knapmiller, that was Max Knapmiller getting out here, breaking it from the outside. And no one was going to catch him. The defense, the backs, had the best angle, and they were able to utilize that angle. Excuse me, here is going to be Sealing. He dives forward after being upended. Take a look. Looks like Alicius and Murdoch in there, but Sealing able to pick up about 6, maybe let's make it 7 yards on a real nice run, and the Redhawks have a little bit of fire going on right now. Clock moving at 8:50. Sealing in motion. Inside handoff, little crossbuck, I call it. That is going to be a first down. Again, Knapmiller with the run. And he gets down inside the 25. And it's 1st and 10. Here for GET, Gale, Ettrick, Trempealeau. Galesville, Ettrick, and Trempealeau. Tell you what, they have had some nice programs over the years. A pitch once again, and coming in from behind, dragging him down. Let's take a look at who the running back was. That was 72. That might have been number 9 in Jimenez? But nice job on the takedown here by 73 and Ethan Ellefson. Again, put the man in motion. Quarterback Hansen going to keep it himself, and he's brought down. Unless he was able to hand it off just in time. He might have actually handed that ball off. I think Sealing was the one carrying the ball. Interior line making the stop. After maybe a couple of yards, they're going to give him 3 on the play. 3rd and long 4. And the Redhawks knocking on the door. They're inside the 20-yard line in the red zone. They'll put a man in motion. Now 2 after 1 set. They cannot have 2 moving at the same time. Handoff. It's going to be number 30. Still moving forward. My goodness. Pushing that line, that was Gunnar Johnson, the running back. He's a senior at 175 pounds, and I tell you what, he was using all of those muscles in the legs to keep that body of humanity moving. And he did just that. It's a 1st and 10 now. Sealing moves to the right side. It's going to be Johnson with the handoff and brought down quickly. Not much on that one, and a good job on the tackle. That was 42 in Hernandez. Putting the shoulder pads in with a nice stop. 2nd and 8 on the play. You could even say 2nd and 9. Again, 7-0 your score here. Viroqua in front. Moving the ball, still moving forward, right down to the goal line. They're going to give it to him. That was Jimenez, number 9, on the carry, punching it in. The senior at 5'11", he has, they have him listed at 185. Well, the Redhawks are going to come up to the line of scrimmage and look for 2. Try and take the lead early on here in this game. It's going to be Sealing. It's a 2-point conversion. It's good. 8-7 your score here as the Redhawks march down the field after the ensuing kickoff, and they pick up the touchdown and the 2-point advantage. 8-7 your score. Redhawks set to kick off here now. Here's the kick, end over end. Going to come down to the up man. Looking to kick to the outside. There's a nice stiff arm, a second one, and then out of bounds they go. And now a flag coming in, running them out of bounds on the tackle. That was number 7 in Lucas Herman. Now we'll see what the flag is all about. Personal foul, a face mask. And that'll tack on a few more yards. So the Blackhawks will look to start themselves in pretty good field position. Our thanks going out to the Westby Co-op Creamery. Be sure to take home that country goodness. Downtown Westby. The Varsity Funeral Home, serving the surrounding communities. And, of course, you'll find them right here in Viroqua as well as in Westby. Also DeSoto and the Soldiers Grove area. Here it is, 1st and 10, and wow, look at this. All the way down, it's in Redhawk territory on the 48. Little delay, nice job, and a big tackle coming up right there by the Redhawks, but not before Elicius is able to pick up about 7 on the carry. That was a great run to get things started. 2nd and 3. That makes the job so much easier for the offensive call, right? Our thanks also going out to the Viroqua Dental Center, Dr. Leanne Klum. Well, they had parents' night, and of course, Dr. Klum, there's Elicius. He's going nowhere on that one. In there on the legs, that was number 32 in Wyatt Owens. Or Owens, maybe. That's how they say it. I'm not quite 100% on that one. But nonetheless, it was a real nice play defensively. A loss of a couple on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 4. That makes it a little bit different of a decision-making now. McDowell in shotgun formation. He'll put a man in motion. Turn, the handoff. And again, that defense coming up quickly here. Alicia's trying to get to the 40-yard line. He's going to be just shy of that. And he'll also be shy of the 1st down. And I would imagine that they might decide to go for this one. You're sitting on the 39-yard line. 4:31 to go here as the clock continues to run here at Viroqua football field. They have an up man. Quarterback. He's going to have to go down after it, and the defense is going to hold. Well, an errant snap. McDowell did all he could do to get to the ball, and it was still the hot potato and he had to land on it, and it's back in Viroqua territory. They'll spot the ball. It's 1st and 10 going the other way. They're going to spot the ball on the 48-yard line of Viroqua. Oh, a tough break there as the snap got over the head of McDowell. Our thanks also going out to the Viroqua Booster Club, Rob Klum, president of that great organization. We thank them so much for their wonderful support. Dropping back, here's the throw going down. It's a long one. It is incomplete. And this is where we're going to run into the snag right there, folks, just so you can see. But we'll do our best to get you as much of the play as we can, but you can only get one of the windows out, and then the second one is permanent, so it's not going to make a whole lot of difference for us. Quarterback in Hansen showed a pretty good arm. 2nd down, they'll put the man in motion. He'll go to the far side as a tight end. They'll roll, Sealing with the ball. He is going to break free. Uh-oh, look out, there he goes. An angle, but not enough, or was it? It was, but it's a touchdown. Sealing from 48 yards out, broke through the off tackle on the right side and scampered in for the score. And just that quickly, it's 14-7. That score coming at the 3:43 mark here in quarter number 1. Blackhawks will look to stop this 2-point try. The turn, and it's going to be, did he get in? He did not get in. Or he did get in, excuse me, I did not see that. He did get in, and it's now 16-7. There's the approach and the kick coming down the field here. It's going to take a bounce and into one of the deep men, and oh boy, slammed to the ground. Burkhart on the carry, and he was upended. Let's see where they're going to spot the ball. It's going to be right at the about the 25-yard line. They'll mark it officially the 24 here, and it's 1st and 10 now for Viroqua. They trail 16-7 here with 3:38 to go in quarter number 1. McDowell turns, going to hand off, and boy, wrapped up quickly. The defense coming through in a big-time hurry. That was number 33 in on the tackle, and Andrew Bishop. There wasn't a whole lot there to stop him as he sliced through the offensive line. So it's a 2nd and 12. Our thanks going out to the VFW of Viroqua. No one does more for veterans than our VFW. We appreciate their wonderful support throughout the year. And our thanks going out to Vernon Electric Cooperative out there at Saugstead Road. Here's a nice run by the Blackhawks. Take a look here. Trying to look to see if he turns here. We can get his number. He's coming off the field. That was a nice job here. 3rd and 3. Was that Logan Gronimus? I just cannot make out that number. I apologize there, folks. 3rd and 3, McDowell in that shotgun formation has a nice snap, and boy, talk about being a marked man. There is nothing happening there. Isaac Pratt pushed back in a hurry. Well, just like that, it's now 4th and a long 5, short 6. We'll call it 6 on the play, and it's a punting situation here for Viroqua. The clock continues to move at 1:30 left here in the quarter. I believe that's Hoyam waiting for the snap. It's a good snap. He takes the approach end over end, and it's going to bounce at around the 45. It takes a Blackhawk bounce and gets down to the 35-yard line where they'll down it. Sullivan with the hand on the ball to stop the clock. GET Redhawks with the ball. They come up to the line of scrimmage. Man in motion. The second man will get the ball, trying to break free here, and he's tripped up. A short gain on that one. That was number 30 and Gunnar Johnson. They're going to give him 3 yards, which I thought was pretty generous, but nonetheless, it's second down here and 7. So 2nd and 7 here. The Redhawks again leading in this ball game, 16-7, and we're down under 35 seconds to go in quarter number 1. Hansen's going to keep the ball himself. He picks his way through the line. He's got enough for a first down. You watch him. He had a hand on the back of one of his blockers, and he was able to just kind of do a little dozy-do kind of a thing and follow his blockers. He picks up 7, maybe even 8 yards on the carry for the first down. 1st and 10, the ball spotted on the 46. And the clock down to 10 seconds, so we'll see if they're going to get the play off. And that will be the end of the quarter. 16-7 your score at the end of 1. GET Redhawks on top. Back we come on the play, the handoff. Trying to get to the outside. He's going to pick up, he actually went through the line, the tackle guard position, and then got pushed towards the far sideline. Winds up with a gain of about 2, possibly 3. It's 2nd and 5. Opening seconds of quarter number 2. 16-7 your score. GT on top. Our thanks going out to Sleepy Hollow, those fine friends on the north side here of Viroqua. 3 facilities. Ball on the ground, and oh wow, a scoop and brought down shy of the first down. That was a pretty good play. Some good hands there when you stop and think about it by number 30 and Gunnar Johnson. He made pretty good hay on that one when there was nothing to be had. Now he's just a 2 yards shy. They're on the 46-yard line. Coming into the ball game for Viroqua is Matthew Weston. Tight formation, Hansen, no place to go. Trying to spin out of it, and he's brought down. The defense rose up on that one. Hoyam hitting him first. Also some help in there. That was 57 in DePietro. Boy, did he make his presence known as well. So good job by those two. They had another helper in there. I did not catch the number. But it's 4th and, oh boy, let's call it a long 2. Here's the snap. Hansen with the pitch to Sealing. He's got the first down, and he's in the inside the 40, I think, is where they're going to mark it. It looks like the one official says, nope, right on the 40 is where they're going to spot the ball. Sealing able to turn it upfield, and he had 3 blockers in front of him, and that's just a big wedge to run behind. There's no doubt about that. Sealand's Carpetland bringing you the action today. Free estimates. Stop in at their store in Coon Valley. They have some great selections of flooring and much, much more. 1st and 10 here for the Redhawks. They'll turn, a little pitch to the handoff, and it's going to look like another first down. Going to be awfully close. See where they mark it, just shy of the 30, so it'll be a 2nd and 9 on the carry. That was number 2 in Knapp Miller. Knapp Miller was doing a lot of stuff prior to this first quarter. Then he kind of slowed down and they turned. Hansen did some things. Johnson now has picked up the running load. Ball on the 31. Hansen dropping back to pass. He has his man. It's tipped away. Nice job over there defensively by the defensive back. And again, that was number 57 in Anthony DePietro. He had his man covered very, very well. That was number 8. Check that, not number 8. It might have been number 9 in Jimenez. So 3rd and 1. Clock stops on the incomplete pass. Hansen's going to keep the ball himself and move forward. Or did he? No, you know, he's pretty slick at that. He handed the ball off as he made the turn. So he becomes an extra blocker in there. And Johnson has more than enough to get the first down. The ball was on the 31. They're going to mark it down to about the 25, so give him a gain of roughly 5.5, 6 yards on that quick carry. And we're going to move the camera here just for a second, so I apologize for the movement. Here's the handoff. Getting through, going to look at breaking here to the outside, and he is brought down. We can tell he's brought down at the 4-yard line. Well, we'll move the camera here as much as we can and try and see what we can get for you as they get themselves unraveled here and ready to go. And a timeout by the Blackhawks. Well, here we go with the play. Handoff up the middle, and he is going to be just shy of the goal line. Kowalczyk in on the tackle. Second and 1. Clock continuing to move here. You can see the clock going. And getting through for the score, the quarterback in Hansen. (22-7) your score here as the Blackhawks not able to stop the Redhawks here on the carry. Oh, look for the 2-point conversion. Our thanks going out to, well, let's see. How about Scenic Bluffs Community Healthcare with corporate office in Cashton, and we thank them for their chiropractic, medical, and dental care, and a whole lot more. Here's Jimenez, and he is not going to get this one. Brought down quickly by the Blackhawks. 22-7 your score. We'll take a little break. Here's the approach, and the end over end going to be a short kick, and coming up here, trying to get a run back. Let's see where they're going to wind up spotting the ball here for the Blackhawks. all the way down to the 37-yard line. It's 1st and 10 with great field position. Our thanks going out to a couple more of the sponsors. Well, I see we're back up and running on Twitch. I'm not sure what happened there. Probably some little blip in things, but we're back up. Our thanks going out to Miranda Wright Agency. That is American Family Insurance. You'll find Miranda not only here in Viroqua, but also in Westby. It's the family that you choose. Here's the snap. It's a quick toss here to the near side and dropped. Olsen had it and dropped it. It's incomplete. That's going to bring up a 2nd down situation here now. (22-7) your score here. We're about, well, let's see, what are we here? Not quite halfway into the 2nd quarter of action. McDowell dropping, looking, has his man. It's caught and spun down. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Nice job there on the catch by number 5 in Solomon Murdoch. And he's spun down for the 1st down. Good job of keeping his balance. And now it's 1st and 10 with the ball spotted on the 46-yard line of the Blackhawks. They'll try again. Intercepted. Breaking that one. Catching the read, that was number 11. And I tell you what, that was Jackson Burns, and somebody was able to hang on to the shirt tail. Otherwise, that would have been an easy pick 6. And just like that, it's 1st and 10 the other direction here for the Redhawks of GET. They lead in this game 22-7. Our thanks going out to Bard's Chiropractic Clinic and Dr. Chris Neely, supporting your body's healing power. They're located just outside of Holman on the south side. Now dropping back, going to go for the big one. They got a man all alone. He overshot him. That was Burns, who had just intercepted the pass. They sent him on a down and out. And Hansen overthrew it. Second and 10. Here's the handoff on the inside. That is Jimenez. And he's going to get down very close to the... He was stretching. I don't know if they're going to say the 30 or they're going to actually mark it just shy. As his knee came down, they'll put the ball on the 31-yard line. Well, some big plays here by the Red Hawk defense. And, of course, their offense as well to give them the lead here, obviously. But they are, or have, scooted out in front 22-7. Here's a spin and getting through the line. And a somersault move at about the 20-yard line. That was Knapp Miller with the acrobatic play. Yeah, thanks to Dr. Neely. How about that? The Bank of Cashton, well, the Cashton Eagles are cheering them on. The Bank of Cashton, one of our great sponsors. Friends supporting friends. They do Scott Wall doing a terrific job here supporting the many, many broadcasts. Since 1899. Scott hasn't been around that long, but the bank has. Second and 5, a 5-yard pickup on the running play. Again, we'll move the camera here just for a moment. Rolling to the left side. This is Nat Miller. He's going to get the first down. Oh, we're going to get a collar tackle here. You can kind of see his legs and back. Everything just got bent back the wrong direction. Yep, the collar tackle. That'll tack on a few more yards on top of this first down carry. The clock stops while they assess the penalty here. The band getting ready to play tonight, performing on the field. Halftime festivities. It's Parents' Night. Well, a first and goal here on the 5. Man in motion, handoff, and walking in was Sealing. Untouched. And just like that, it's 28-7. Blackhawks will look to try and stop the two-point conversion attempt here. Looks like it's Nat Miller, and he walks in for the two-point conversion. 30-7 is your score here with 4:34 to go in the first half. Here's the approach, and we'll pan back here quickly, though, with the ball on the ground. They're going to pick it up, and a short gain here on the return. Yeah, mark the ball at about the 25-yard line. So 1st and 10. I'm not sure who brought that ball back. The last couple of guys. Schwem was one of the last guys up and out of there, whether he was a lead blocker or he happened to be carrying the ball. 1st and 10. McDowell turns, fires. He's got his man, and Solomon Murdoch. He's got more than enough for the first down, a gain of about 15 on the quick hitter. They move the ball and the chains here at the same time. And they'll wind up the clock. Viroqua sends trips here to the near side. Single man on the far side. They'll look again. Now Murdoch going to get flushed out. He has a man, and it is caught right below us here. Oh, what a beautiful catch. And I know I didn't get that one as he was coming underneath. But again, Solomon Murdoch, he has got some great hands here tonight. 2nd and 7 here. A short gain on the play, but the catch was real nice. Trips to the far side. They're going to lob this one down, and it is incomplete. You can see the ball just missing. Olsen streaking down this near sideline, and McDowell just overlaid it. Well, thanks again. Let's take a look at those sponsors. One of those sponsors being Carmen Fortune, your New Directions real estate expert. Wishing all the best to the area team. Stop in. She's a lifelong Coulee resident. Murdoch, oh, down he goes. Under all kinds of pressure, and that was Nat Miller who came up with the big play. He got steamrolled on that one. There were 4 Redhawks surrounding him. That is going to bring up a 4th down situation with 3:20 to go in the half. Hoyam dropping back in punt formation. The lone back is Sealing for GET. It's a good snap. Here's the kick. It's a high kick coming down. Sealing is going to get the grab. Uh-oh, the ball on the ground. Still on the ground. And Viroqua has it. Diving in was Pratt. Out of nowhere, comes up with the play. And Viroqua's got some life. That fires up the crowd and the team as well. 1st and 10 here for the Blackhawks. Sealing trying to get that ball on the run, and it just got stripped away. McDowell will go back into that shotgun formation. Alicius, the lone back. He'll take it, try to get to the outside. He's brought down. Bishop in on the tackle. Trips on that far side once again. Great snap and looking, now going to step up. Oh, and as he stepped up, he's brought down. On the tackle, that was number 56, and you got to credit the defensive backfield. There was just nobody open. 56 in Cale Pickering. Pickering is a senior, and he's a good-sized young man coming in at 6'3", 220 pounds. Timeout on the field. Well, it's going to be a 3rd down situation, 3rd and long. 3rd and 14 here for Viroqua. McDowell will stay in that shotgun. He looks downfield. It's a short pass underneath. It's caught. It's Hoyam diving forward, and he is going to pick up about 10 of those 14 yards needed. Tell you what, a nice little pass right in the middle, and Hoyam he's got great hands. He picks up those 10 yards, 4th and 4. Here's the pass. He found the seam. He's got the catch. It's Murdoch, and he's brought down quickly. He finds that seam real easy and is able to make the grab. They'll move the chains here and stop the clock in the process with 1:17 to go. Once the chains are set, they'll crank it up. There they go. Put trips over here to the near side. We'll hope if they come this way, we'll get as much as we can. Murdoch is in trouble. Down he goes, and again, it looks like Pickering in there on the stop. They'll set the ball back. Oh boy, a lot of yards there. It's probably going to be about 8-yard loss, it looks like. So we're going to call it a 2nd and 18. Up to the line they come. Murdoch in that shotgun. He's going to look downfield. Now under some pressure, and oh boy, down he goes again. On the legs that time was 33 and not letting go in Barnowski. Barnowski was, or was it Bishop? Excuse me, it was Bishop, Andrew Bishop, number 33. And they go all the way back here, and a timeout by The Blackhawks are all the way back to the 41-yard line. 5 seconds remaining here in the half. It's a 3rd and 33. Well, let's see what Coach Taylor has up his sleeve with those 5 ticks left. Murdoch going to look. Now rolls. Now coming over here to the near side, they're going to push the ball up, and it's on the ground. They're going to throw it up. This is going to be caught and brought down. No, it's intercepted. It was caught, but it was an interception. And still on the feet here, and they're finally going to wrestle him down to stop the clock and the half. The interception was picked off here by Oliver Remus. Remus with the interception, and that will be end of the half. It is a score of 30-7. We'll be back with second half action in a moment. Welcome back. We are ready for the second half kickoff, and there it is. The ball is going to scoop by one of the back men. That might have been Burkhart, able to retrieve it and get the ball back here. Well, back to about the, 20, mark it at what, the 26-yard line, they say. So 1st and 10 here, the Blackhawks trailing to start this second half action, 30-7. McDowell in that shotgun. We'll see him there 99% of the time. Here's the handoff, and getting through the line was Alicius. He's going to pick up about 3, possibly 4. We'll see where they do mark the ball. They're going to put it back a little bit where his knee came down. Just past the 30, they'll spot it on the 31-yard line. So they're going to give him 4 after all, 2nd and 6 here for the Blackhawks. Our thanks going out to those sponsors, and one of them being Cashton Building Supply and CBS Design. Well, when it comes to your renovation or new building plans, get all of your pieces of equipment and hardware and lumber at Cashton Building Supply. And Courtney Kuzi, of course, will help you out with CBS Designs, making sure that everything is going to look ship-shape. Kevin Kirking will appreciate that. 3rd and about 3. Only a gain of a couple here. Well, a big stop here if GT can come up with it. Blackhawks really want to get a drive sustained here. Looking now under some pressure, and going down. Well, that was the same guy that was doing all the work before in Pickering, coming up with a big play. Drops him back for a huge loss. It's now 4th and 12. So about awfully close to a 10-yard loss there on the play. Hoyam will drop back to kick. One man in ceiling. Deep. Here's the snap, and it is a pretty good-looking kick here. Ceiling going back. He's got it. Takes one-man miss. Going right back up the middle, and oh, boy, he's brought down quickly. No flag on the play. And it's a pretty good run back. Boy, there's 10, almost 20 yards. Petro in on the tackle, but again, not before a 20-yard return here, setting up a 1st and 10 inside the 50. The Redhawks in Blackhawk territory. They lead again by a score of 30-7 here in quarter number 3. Last we checked, 21-0 the score. Cashton over Brookwood. That at halftime. Parents' night there as well. Here's the ball, handoff is going to be Ceiling. He makes one man miss. Now he's going to be brought down, but not before getting another yard or 2 on his own. Alicia's in on the tackle, also helping out. That was number 60 in there in Trayton Schmidt. Well, another one of our sponsors is Cashton Farm Supply. That's Ernie Peterson, your organic farming experts. And I tell you what a fantastic job they do. I will never forget when we were living in Westby, he was helping us out with organic fertilizer. There's a flag coming in late. It's going to be a false start here by GET. You know, what's best to use for organic fertilizers, and do we need some pesticides? I mean, he was just such a fantastic help. Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op and Redmount taking care of business. And don't forget their Cenex Gasoline, their gas station right there in Chaseburg. Here's the inside handoff. This is going to go to, was that Knapmiller? I believe it was. There he comes up with a big run. They're going to mark the ball back at the 40-yard line as he rolled forward about 3 yards, trying to get that first down. So 3rd and 3 here now for the Redhawks. And a pretty good sized lead here in this ball game, up by 23 points here in the start of quarter number 3. We'll have this game on the YouTube channel sometime tomorrow. Sealing in motion, the handoff. Nope, it's going to be a keeper, and this time Hansen's not going to go anywhere. Trayton Schmidt wrapped him up quickly. Got some more help from some of his big friends over there. Looked like one of them was 78 in Hudson running. So a loss of 1 on the play brings up a 4th and 4 now. It's a short 4. Here's the pitch and going right up the middle here. And it's going to be enough for the first down, all the way down to the, well, about the, what? It's awfully close to the 30-yard line. Jimenez with the run. Yeah, he picked up about 7 on the carry. And the ball spotted on the 31. Clock will continue to move now as the chains are set. We're at 7:20 remaining here in quarter number 3. Hard to believe we're week 5 and in October, 3 weeks of games in October and playoff time. How about that? Hansen going down. He's got his man, and it's a catch. That was number 30 on the grab in Johnson, and then he stepped out of bounds. We're going to bring this camera up a little bit here, and hopefully, I know we're going to only be able to go so far. We apologize for that. I should have brought a little smaller tripod tonight. Would have been able to maneuver it probably a little bit better than what we have here. Here's a carry. This is going to be Knapmiller. Oh boy. All the way down. He's going to push to the 10-yard line before being brought down. It's an easy first down. He needed 1, got about 8. Ball was on the, actually probably got more than that, didn't he? Ball was on about the 21. So yeah, he picked up a good solid 10 yards on the carry. 1st and 10 on the 11. They can pick up that first down here. Here's the run, and that's going to, oh, he kicks to the outside. Sealing is in for the score from 11 yards out. He was bottled up on the inside, somehow got free, and scooted to the outside for the TD. And just like that, it's 36-7. Well, another one of those sponsors, Coon Valley Telecommunications, serving not only Coon Valley, but Chaseburg and Stoddard. All kinds of great movie packages, TV packages there. Here's the handoff up the middle, and getting in for the two-point conversion. That was Johnson, and that will put your score at 31-7 here. And we're going to take a quick little break and be right back. GT in control. Here's the approach and the kickoff after the touchdown and two-point conversion. It's going to come down, ball on the ground, and Burkhart's going to go after it, and he'll scoot to the ground and pick it up, and that's where the Blackhawks will take over here. 1st and 10. They'll spot the ball on the 25-yard line. Well, let's take a peek here. Eagle Title Company helping us out, Lori Holte. For your peace of mind when it comes to title insurance. Our thanks also going out to one of those fantastic new sponsors. It's the Bank of Ontario, your Vernon County Bank, Genoa, Westby, and of course in Ontario. Thanks to Doreen and all the great crew. 1st and 10. There's going to be a quick pitch to Pratt trying to get to the outside. And I don't know if he got pushed out of bounds. It looks like he's going to be tackled for a loss here. And that will bring up a second and a solid 12 yards on that carry. A tough break there for Pratt, just not able to get around the corner. 2nd and 12. Evinger's Equipment Sales and Service stopped in, said hi to Mark today. Always fun to chat with him. Doing a great job there on the north side of Viroqua for all your lawn care, much more. Oh boy, going down quickly over there was McDowell. Just no place to go. And in there on the stop, you had a couple of them. You had number 72. And let's take a look here. That was Sloan Zimmerman, along with 69, and Isaiah Rusgen. So another big loss, and that's going to tack on about 9 more yards on the loss, and put that on board with what happened in the previous play, and it's a 3rd and 22. Trips out here to the near side. The pitch should be Alicius here. Check that, it's not Alicius. Going to get rolled out of bounds. They'll stop the clock. It was Pratt on the carry. Well, I tell you what, he showed us some nice speed there. It is going to bring up a 4th and long, about a 4th and maybe 7 to 8 yards, somewhere in there. And it's going to be a punt situation for the Blackhawks, trailing in this ball game. The clock has stopped here at 4:46 to go in quarter number 3. It's a good snap. High booming kick coming down. Oh, a catch and a tackle just like that. That was Pratt making the stop. No fair catch, and Remus paid for that one with a very good tackle by Pratt. So 1st and 10 going the other way here. Hold Up Displays. Thanks to Travis Tiemann. Go to holdupdisplays.com. Lifetime warranty made right here in the USA. Thanks to Mr. Ducks for a great time kayaking, tubing, canoeing in Ontario. All that fun on the Kickapoo. Turn, fake the handoff, rolling, has his man, and it is incomplete. He had somebody wide open. That somebody was number 24 in Ryan Waxlicks. He was all by himself, and Hansen just overshot him. .433 to go in the third quarter of action. Well, next week, boy, where are we at next week? We got a lot of things going on, it seems like. I might be back here. Here's a run and a nice job on the tackle. Jimenez tripped up. Somebody got the shoulder pads in. It might have been DePietro. Also over there. Boy, who was that right in the middle? That was 50-something in there. Was that, that might have been Kowalczyk lowering the boom. Jared Jones in there, number 53. I think that's who it was Jones. Third and 4 here. The man in motion. And now a whistle and a timeout here by the Redhawks. The coaching staff want to take a look at things and talk it over. Well, the whistle is going to blow and they're ready to get things going. Here's the handoff, and it's going to be a first down. Jackson on the carry. Look at this. Or Johnson, I believe, excuse me. He is going to pick up more than enough yardage. He's going to gain nearly 10 on that 3rd and 3 situation. Way inside the Blackhawk territory here. Now the Blackhawks, they got to be looking at a stop. Otherwise, it could be, if there's a score here with a 38-7, a score would put that 35-point margin, and that would mean a running clock. So it's very important for the Blackhawks to get a stop here. Here is Sealing. He is going to be brought down. Boy, playing that one very well was Solomon Murdoch. I think over there as well, that was 58 in Kowalczyk helping out on the play, but that's going to bring up a 2nd and 11, a loss of 1 on the play. 2:45 to go in third quarter of action. Here's the quick pitch and getting through the line, running forward, diving forward to the 35. It'll be a 3rd and about 1. Third and 2, we're going to call that. So definitely 4-down territory for the Redhawks, the way they've been running the ball. Thanks to Nordic Lanes, Scott and Sue Sordahl, great pizza and all kinds of fun each and every season out there at Nordic Lanes in Westby. Here's a turn, the handoff. It's going to be a run. It's going to be a first down. Good job on the coverage here, and did not get much extra on that one, but they did get the first down as Johnson put the shoulder pads down and picked up 3 when he needed 2. Clock stopped at 1:55. They'll crank it up now as the chains are set. Sealing, trying to get to the outside. He is able to do so, and he is going to pick up very close to an 8-yard pickup, and the clock will continue to run as they near the out of bounds, but he was stopped shy of that. They're going to go with 7-yard pickup, so 2nd and 3 here now for GET as they're putting pressure on that Viroqua defense once again. Going through the middle. Uh-oh, look out. Got to the outside. He's on his feet, and he is in for the score. From 25 yards out, that was Oliver Remus. Or check that. That was Isaiah Carroll. That's who that was. Carroll with the scamper of 25 yards and puts the clock. Once they come back with the kickoff, they'll stop it here with the 2-point conversion try. It's 44-7. Well, the Redhawks have had some pretty good success with this two-point conversion. Let's see what happens. Remus, this time, it's not going to happen. He's ripped down to the ground to end that attempt. That was a nice play out there, and I think that was 42 in Hernandez. 44-7 is your score with 107 remaining in quarter number 3. The Blackhawks set to receive this kickoff. Here's the approach. Kick coming down. I believe that's Burkhart over on the far side. He turns upfield. Oh, he's got some running room. Look at this. All the way down into GET territory before Carroll was able to bring him down, but he had a head of steam up, picking up that ball right around the 15-yard line or so, and he brings it back to the 46. Make it, yes, the 46-yard line of the Redhawks. Clock is running, and that's what we'll have because of the change, because of the 35-point margin. The clock will run even if Viroqua does score. My understanding of the rule is that the clock will continue to run unless there's an injury or a timeout. They'll throw the ball out to the flat, and Alicius is going nowhere. Clock running here, down to 5 seconds, and that will be the end of quarter number 3. I'll take the timeout here and talk things over. We'll take a little break ourselves and get ready for the fourth quarter. It is 44-7 GET. And we come back for quarter number 4. McDowell in the shotgun. He is going to go long down the field. He has a man, and it is caught. What a catch out there. Inside the 10, inside the 5, or right at the 5. Boy, he launched that one a long ways. That was a very, very nice looking throw. First and goal now for the Blackhawks. I did not see who caught that. I wonder if it wasn't Olsen out there. Here's the snap, the pitch trying to get to the outside, and that's going to be short. Just got past the 10. There might have been a little bit of a loss on that play. Alicius, well, they're going to give him about a half-a-yard pickup. The ball is down around the 4-yard line here for Viroqua. McDowell gets the call from Coach Taylor Henry. Up under center. And they try to move the scrum forward. Third and goal, they're going to mark the ball on about the 2-yard line. Well, our thanks to Premier Co-op since 1893, serving the agricultural communities of not only Cashton, Westby, Viroqua, down to Richland Center, over to Eastman and beyond. Here's a ball lobbed up into the air. It's up and incomplete. I think that might have been Hoyam out there. Nope, it was Murdoch, excuse me. I guess there is a size difference there now that Murdoch comes this way. 4th and 2. 4th and goal. And the clock continues to run here with 9:15 and counting. Murdoch will split out to the far side. Everyone else in tight. Good snap. Here's the pitch, trying to get to the outside. Pratt, he's not going to get there. Spun around and dropped down. And the clock will run here as they exchange offense to defense on both sides. And boy, what a tough stop there by GET. The Riverbank bringing you tonight's action here from Viroqua. You'll find Riverbank in Westby and Coon Valley with that down-home financial help. Don't forget Scenic Bluffs Community Health Care. And we mentioned about them earlier here tonight. And those are all of our sponsors that are helping to bring you this live stream action of Viroqua GET Coulee Conference football. Here's a run, and boy, still on his feet. This is Sealing, gets to the outside, now makes a move, has a couple guys missing, reverses this field a little bit. He's still on his feet. He has got a chance here to go, got one man to beat, and still on his feet, and he is going to go in for the score. Wow, what a run there by Sealing, who just would not go down. That has got to be a run of about 97 yards. My goodness. And the score is 50-7. You can see the score there on the sheet. No flags on the scoreboard. No flags on the ground. And a timeout by Viroqua. GT will look for the two-point conversion once again. They have a very big lead here now on the host Blackhawks. Here's the carry, and the Blackhawks come swarming in to make the stop. And that will be the end of that try. But the score still remains GT 50 and Viroqua 7. Johnson set to kick off here for the Redhawks. Here's the approach, and it's an end-over-end kick, and it is going to go out of bounds. The flags come up. We'll see what they decide to do here as the clock will run. I'll talk things over and watch the clock go running down. Well, it looked like a pretty good ball game looming, and the first score, Viroqua and GT, was 7-0 Viroqua off from a blocked punt. But since that point on, GT marched down the field and then picked up the two-point conversion after the score to lead 8-7, and it's been all GT since. Here's the snap, and looking to come down the field here, and got his man incomplete right at the end. Olsen streaking down the field. Coming up short on that one. But the clock moves at 6:30 and still counting. Again, due to the margin of the difference in the score here. Here's a pass on the inside. That is Olsen, and he is brought down after a catch and run. Wow, that was a nice grab. They're going to get the ball down here to the Redhawk 40, what do we got here? 42-yard line, it looks like. So 1st and 10. But again, that clock is not being kind to Viroqua. Good snap, the throw, and it's incomplete. Sullivan, the intended receiver, but the ball thrown just a bit behind him. And normally I would say that would stop the clock, but this is not the case tonight. Trips on that far side. McDowell is going to go over the middle, and it's incomplete. He had Olsen. Olsen was trying to bring the ball in and then looked downfield, and the ball skipped away from him. Nice pass and a great try here, but unfortunately for Viroqua, the connection wasn't made. And we're at the 4.5-minute mark of tonight's ball game. McDowell under some pressure now steps up. He is going to take it himself. He'll get the first down and then is pushed out of bounds, but again, the clock will run. But he'll move the chains here with a gain of about 14 on the play. Ball placed just inside the 30. They'll say officially the 29-yard line. Viroqua trying to get into a little bit more of a hurry type offense. And there's a catch. Oh, a beautiful catch by Solomon Murdoch for the score. That'll close the gap a little bit and make him feel a lot better about things with 3:32 to go here in the ball game. Right over the middle and a nice grab. Yeah, that was, what, about a 20-plus yard throw for the score. 50-13. They'll look for the two-point conversion here. And I think they're going to have to call a timeout. We'll do the same. Up under center, ready to go. A snap and a run right up the middle. It was an easy two-point conversion here for the Blackhawks. Well, that puts the score at 50-15 here. 3:32 to go. We'll come back with the kickoff in a moment. They're set here for the kickoff. Here's the approach. It'll be a line drive kick, bouncing down and stopping at the 15, picked up, and that is going to be Carroll, and he is not going to get a whole lot after that. Got hit pretty good, and he'll bounce up. They're going to say a gain of maybe a return here of maybe 3 or 4 yards. They're going to mark the ball. It's 1st and 10 on the 19. So he got a 4-yard return before getting smacked down. Here's the turn, the handoff, and going up the middle. Oh, look out. There he goes. All the way down, one man to beat, and he is not going to catch him. And it's a score. That was number 27, Andrew Labakin, sophomore, busting through the line. And he ran it all the way back for an 81-yard touchdown scamper. My goodness. Well, they're showing some speed tonight. No question about that. Here's the turn, the handoff, and nothing happening on that one. A new quarterback into the ball game here as they got their reserves in. That was Sawyer Faust. So we'll stop in the action, and we will do the same once again. You can see the score at 56-15. Johnson to kick again here. He has got his workout in with that leg this evening. 56-15. Clock will wind up here on the kick. Once the Blackhawks touch the ball, there it is. Spin move off from a would-be tackle, and that will end it at about the 36-yard line or so. And the Blackhawks, with the time moving, will bring their offense out onto the field. And they'll huddle up. They'll take their time in the huddle. And they're waiting for one more player. And he'll come in, and that was Caden Sullivan there. And now they're up to the line of scrimmage. Down to a minute 35 to go in the ball game. Quick toss to the outside and then dropped. That was Wright dropping the ball. Alicius comes out of the ball game. And we're down under a minute to go. A couple more plays and this game will be over. There's a catch and drop. Oh, he had it and then dropped. Hoyam just not able to reel that one in. Third down situation, 3rd and 10. And they'll have to snap it one more time here, it looks like. Maybe, maybe not. They will, though. Down to 22 seconds. McDowell under some pressure. He goes downfield. It is knocked down, and that will do it. Well, we hope that you've enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin video production of Coulee Conference football. Wow, GT comes to town and puts a big number up on the board. 56-15 over the host Viroqua Blackhawks. And I believe I'll be back here again next week as Viroqua will host Luther, a highly ranked team, as they look to come to town here and see what they can do with their Coulee Conference hopes and playoff hopes on the line. Until then, Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Production, saying so long, everyone. Have a safe and happy Oktoberfest. So long for now.